Hi, my name is Rey Grandoit, inspirational speaker and entrepreneur. The theme of my life has been Own Your Inspiration. I was paralyzed at the tender age of 14 years old due to bacterial spinal meningitis, which left me wheelchair bound. My life and my dreams were shattered in an instant. Dreams of going to the NBA, having a family, and buying my mom a house were gone. I was devastated internally. Can you imagine all that adversity, challenges, and obstacles that came with being in a wheelchair? Well, I knew I was going to be in a hard battle. Like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until they get knocked out. And I was knocked out with no plan. Even the doctor said, you will never walk again. I've learned to keep it hot, humble, open, and transparent. I struggled with depression, anxiety, and even passive suicidal thoughts. I had a poverty mindset and simply accepted being average. How did I cope with this? Well, by becoming an entrepreneur. Since the age of 12, doing odd jobs to make money and putting a smile on my customer's face, of course. However, something deep inside of me decided to look at my problem as an opportunity. I believed it was because of entrepreneurship lessons I've learned as a child, which is having resilience and growing up in a Haitian immigrant household where I saw my mom and my dad work hard every single day. My mom would sell jewelry, shoes, and clothes on the weekend to make extra money just to pay the bills. So I was motivated to be better, to do better. And looking at my circumstance and letting it define me was not going to be my story. Since my situation didn't get better, I decided to get better and own my inspiration. That was a thought which led to my drive and birthed my vision. My life vision is to deliver the world the I package. The I package is inspiration, impact, influence, income. Adversities and problems are opportunities students face every day, and they need inspiration and motivation. Like in my story I shared earlier, I faced mountains of adversity, and guess what? Students across America face them as well. I inspire students to increase their GPA, and no, I am not talking about the grade point average. I'm speaking about gratitude, perspective, and attitude. My mission is helping people to celebrate life regardless of their abilities or adversities. My core values are honesty, excellence, listening, positivity, and servant leadership. Own Your Inspiration is a company that helps students to look past their adversity, take responsibility of their lives, and move toward their greatness. My goal is to teach students how to understand the pain they feel and find purpose in that pain. Students gain a fresh perspective of hope so they can handle and cope with their problems and understand how to turn their problems into opportunities, like I did. I do this through my storytelling, examples, and my speeches and workshops. My superpower is this wheelchair, and I use this wheelchair to break barriers instead of being a barrier. Throughout this process of entrepreneurship, I was going through a traumatic experience and ongoing issues due to my paralysis. So I got the revelation that whatever I do not address, I will be dressed up in. There's always another level. It's a process, and the process is more important than the end result. Ray, how do you do it? Why do you keep going when you have every valid reason to stop? You graduated college from Oklahoma State University. You wrote a book. You started your own business, won countless awards, and you have the desire to be better and keep going. My answer is simple. It's why do I do it rather than how do I do it. I want the world to know that I was here, and I want to leave my mark, which is my legacy. My plan to fund my venture is to work with what I have, which is a DSLR camera, lights, and a couple of mics. I plan to get my first 100 customers by communicating our message of increasing your GPA, gratitude, perspective, and attitude through our YouTube channel. Then I will put it on repeat. Yes, repeat in different ways by examples and storytelling. The goal is to be consistent in our messaging and reach students in order to make a positive impact. Why? Because we are building trust. We believe that is one core value in business. And once we build trust, then the conversion into sales occurs. We also act local and think global. We are utilizing resources and connections in our local community in order to make a positive impact in our own city. One of my key milestones is learning Premiere Pro and finding a great video editor to edit fun, inspirational videos. In order to keep moving towards my vision, I have spoken to and positively impacting students in elementary, middle, and high school and colleges. Some of these places include Partners for Youth with Disability, Atlanta Public Schools, Oklahoma State University, Springfield Technical Community College, and Mass Bay Community College. In the next 6 months, I will be attending the Gwinnett Entrepreneurship Center for workshops, also uploading YouTube videos, and connect with the education community. The challenges I will need to overcome in order to be successful is simply not listening to the doubts or fears and believing I can do this and I have to do this. I owe it to myself, God, and my family and friends who believe in me. You can check out my website at ownyourinspiration.com. It's all about execute, execute, execute. I'm not afraid to fail because failure, once you fail, is your first attempt at learning. Once I learn, I earn. Thank you for this opportunity. I hope you raise your GPA. Gratitude, perspective, attitude.